out to do what? Oh yeah, to the system. Cathedral wreck? Oh, it's not supposed to be. Let's go check out the wreck first. Is that we're just exploring? Just trying to find stuff, learn stuff, kill stuff as needed. Not seeing one of these yet. This derelict devout cathedral shows signs of heavy battle damage. Weapons, power, and life support have been knocked out within minutes. Or it may have been knocked out within minutes. The attacker took the weapons and vital ship systems, but left behind some valuable salvage. 51 copper and 7 platinum. They also left behind some calligraphic graffiti. The heroic Whiskamug strips the cultist cathedral of its arms to give to the alms those in need. Give to alms those in need. So, Whiskamug did this. But trying to get some real salvage out of here. Not one piece yet. Got some aluminum. Aluminum, chairlight. There we go. Chairlight was what we're hoping for. Now we get to explore the system. Survey team away. 2 decaying radio antenna are all that remains of Rixgag 2 Observatory. According to the signage translation, the rest has been buried or swept away by desert. The desert at least left some aluminum framing behind. 92 aluminum worth of it. So, stuff. Dun, dun. Survey team away. This area was used as a dumping ground for ship parts someone decided weren't worth repairing. Parts are constructed from a low-quality synthetic polymer, so have had very little recycle value. But some of the parts were embedded some of the parts have embedded copper wire, and that is apparently missed by about 34 copper. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so the system's done. So we can go to that white star or the dead star. So it doesn't really matter, does it? White star it is. Need bigger engines. More engines. I'll take bigger engines. Down there? Is it a flinger or is it a gate? No, we're flying. Wrong button. Excuse me. Yeah, we definitely need a couple more engines. Driveline too slow. We added onto our ship mass, so it's slowing us down. Oh wow, that was quick. Right team away. Transport lander has been transformed into a makeshift laboratory habitat. Interior walls have been crudely cut open to make room for a larger device, centered around a compact black sphere connected to an array of computers. As the lander only has life support for a single being, this refurbishing must have taken quite a while. The only distraction was a databank of archived text. Archive databank. Judging from the biomonitoring equipment filling the rest of the lab, Hurricane guesses this is some sort of medical device. Let's see what we can find out. Attempt to analyze it. Good roll. The device is a selective neural restrainer. Using a medium-range psi field, it enhances neural plasticity, allowing for quickly retaining skill sets while preserving experimental memories. While the design is solid, the black sphere has a small hairline fracture. Since this is clearly an integral component, Hurricane thinks it would be dangerous to activate the device. It could produce harmful or even lethal effects in anyone within range. Hurricane replaced the black sphere with the one obtained from the pyramid. Oh. The procedure turns out to be a challenge given the sphere's unusual amnestic properties. Eventually, it is resolved by having Hurricane return to the lander and radio instructions to Dragstone. With the device repaired, Hurricane is certain it is now safe to activate. Activate the device. Crew skill points have been reset to their starting values and unspent points refunded. Really? Team reports a strong but not unpleasant dizzy sensation that subsides within a few minutes. So, we just reset everybody's skills. Not intentionally. I didn't know that was going to happen. So anyway. So there's everybody's stuff. So 2 is their primary. Oh, and Ring had that point reset. No, it wasn't scrambled, it was reset. Total free points, 51 for the group. So, who rules? It's supposed to be 10, right? I'll give everybody 9 for now. Just to make sure. I'm pretty sure we were at 10. Again, I had no idea this was going to happen. So I have 9 points left. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 over. So we picked up 3 extra points while doing stuff. Look at all that stuff. So, archive data bank. Large collection of texts. Mostly fairly pedestrian military strategy guides, as well as well-worn collection of epic poems, including Further Adventures of Wiskamuk. Plus 15 research. So we can do with these 3 points. See, now this is where I wish I could see our tech levels from here. But we don't have to spend those points right now. Because some of the technology, you get bonuses and stuff if people are at certain levels and other skill areas. So once we get back to our station, we'll look at those. Meantime, investigation is incomplete. After a methodical system check, Hurricane determines that a selective neural restrainer is still functioning safe to use. A retrainer, sorry. I think we're good. I wasn't expecting to run into anything like that. But it's good to see that we can use it again if we need to. Survey team, go. A very small colony thrives above the sole aquifer on this otherwise arid planet, tapped by an open well creating a lush oasis. For its size, the colony has some impressive defenses. A full battery of very old but functional plasma cannons tracks the surveyed lander as it descends. Despite the weaponry, the colonists are friendly enough. After some pleasantries, they explain the robust security. According to legend, I don't know about this the Wiskamuk part, but the weapons look to be from the late Imperial period. Ultra-high precision manufacturer, but designed to be maintainable in a particular setting. More research. According to legend, an adventurer named Wiskamuk staggered here after defeating a dozen in 100 legions of space pirates nearby. Weak and confused, he was given shelter and water until he could recover. In gratitude, he gave the colony some advanced weapon systems. Some stuff. So much survey. This unremarkable blobby protrusion is a sign of an inverted magma protrusion, according to Fenning, and often contains iridium deposits. Guess who's going in, Fenning? Good roll. This particular displacement contains an exceptional quantity of the metal iridium. It's +6. Okay, so next. So we're in there, so we gotta visit this dead star up here. That'll be a little bit of a trip. Not too bad. Don't fly through the star. No. Bad guys. I think there's a bad guy behind us. You should explore around the derelict pirate ships of legend. I don't know what that means. Ball, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I can do that too. Oh, the stupid... Fanny's been injured by that stupid missile. I hate that stuff. It's so annoying. How bad is Fanny? Fanny's fine. Just had an event of hero battling pilots. Maybe there's some truth about it. Just had an event of hero battling pirates. Maybe there's some truth behind about it. Maybe, but I don't know where any pirate ships are. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. He's 75 years old. Feels like just yesterday MDO was a thing. Roll them rockets anyway. What? Plasma weapons on the planet. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying now. But gotta deal with Meerkat first. So, Meerkat, thank you very much for the... Was that 75 months? 75 months of Tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Let me get your rockets of recognition here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, there you go, Meerkat. Keep in mind that each one of those rolling rockets represents 10 regular rockets of recognition. Why do we do that? Because Twitch has a character limitation here in chat, and each one of those emotes eats up so many characters, so that's what we have to do, and it works. So anyway, thank you, Meerkat, for the continued support, and happy Sunday, happy Monday to everybody. So, there we go. So that means I have to go back to the planet to talk to the people and go, hey... Defended well. Dizzy dogs? Yeah, they don't get dizzy when they roll. It's not there. Is it here? I can't do any more stuff here. This isn't the right system, is it? Or is it? Is it the White Star? I don't remember where this was. I won't worry about it now. We'll worry about it later. I got a Death Star to go investigate. We there yet? These guys. I want to kill them. Ah, where's your little friend? You should check surrounding quadrants of defended well systems. But no clue if there's something really there. Not just thinking out loud. Don't screw up my brain like that. Got interrupted because we had it that way. Had to kill the wannabe pirates. Oh look, there he is. Bet we could kill him. We should try one of these days. So we're headed to a dead star. Not a Death Star, a dead star. What's Wiskamuk doing up here? You have better things to do than follow me around everywhere? Hey, we got a wormhole gate at least here. And we got bad guys coming in. All kinds of them. Havoc Field is so nice. It is. It works very well. Bet I could kill him. Survey team deployed. This frozen planet has unusual ice formations. The gases on this planet transition to solid ice in a fairly short period of time, capturing a rare snapshot of large-scale atmospheric change, plus 35 research points. It says unusual ice formations Fenny hasn't seen before, prompting them to collect a series of ice core samples. Is it worth it? Go with probably no. Where should we go next? No, since we're at a gate, we should probably revisit our station. We haven't been back in a little while. Have we got anything new? Keep going. Told yourself that when you unlock the Dreadnought, you'll permanently put yourself in a carrier, and the Havoc field is perfect against enemy interceptors and especially missiles. But what if they don't have those things? It still works. That flak field is very dangerous. Operations, Milton. Look, more metal and stuff for us. The lab computers are analyzing some of your recent research data, so I have a minute or two to answer one question. Nothing I'm curious about. Then if there's nothing urgent, I'll get back to my work. Research. So we have 320 points. This increases the resistance of deflector modules. Exhaust vents allows to build modules that cycle in the back condensate out into space, increasing heat dissipation. That might be a good thing. Engines. So I've been pretty happy with the lasers. Havoc's actually pretty good too. Such as the fire rate and projectile speed of our Havoc modules. This one increases the damage of our Havoc bursts. And increases the duration of a Havoc volley by 2.5 seconds and reduces cooldown downtime by 10%. Sure. That's what shields are for. To protect you from everything else. It's probably the fact that I raised watches Star Trek, which you learn that ships without some kind of energy shields feel naked. Armor field fixes that, though. How do you open the question mark field? Basically by finding stuff. It's just when you're doing your exploring, you'll find stuff that will open up the question mark stuff. The question mark fields. Swarm missiles. Our missiles separate after launch into 2 smaller warheads with evasive approach patterns, making them harder to shoot down. Yeah, luck and exploration is pretty much it. So lasers. 230 points. Further increase the damage delivered per unit of energy. Even faster laser acquisition speed, or additional increases in laser range. Damage or range. Yeah, like I said, as you fly around and you find stuff, this will open up. Like the Fallen Empire, we just got this, earlier today? The radiation resistance, because we did something, and radiation was, I think we did some type of research or got good on something on a skill roll or something like that, and that opened up. I don't remember what caused it, though. We don't have shields yet. Lasers. Damage. I don't care about that one so much. Let's go damage. And the crew. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to be checking our research. So our crew stuff. That's missiles. Where's the crew stuff? Offers of training. So you can be useful for keeping systems operational during combat. Every crew member with at least one tactic increases plasma turret accuracy by 10% and plasma fire rate by 5%. Every crew member with at least one observation increases detection range by 5%. Crew member with at least one engineering increases repair rate by 10%. Every crew member with at least one astro increases the expected value of resource drops by 15%. That might be. So we need what? That astro skill? One biomed will quickly stabilize themselves up to 20% health when back aboard the ship. First response. Every crew member with at least one biomed has a 10% chance of preventing support crew from being critically injured. So crew. Sounds like Astro from our loot. So Astro is the final one there. So I only have 2 people with that one. But we have 3 extra points to spend. Okay. It seems it pays to have multiple crew have at least one rank and skill. Well, they start off with a specialty, and because everybody starts out at level 2 in their specialty, and they get 1 extra skill. In this case, Luke Rules was 10 xenoculture and one there, and then we're giving everybody here extra points based off of the resource spotters. So every crew with at least 1 astro increases the expected value of resource drops by 15%. So they shouldn't increase our drop rate on stuff. We should see more stuff dropping. Fingers crossed. That's the idea there, at least. Because now we have, instead of 2 people with at least 1 point, we now have 5. So that should work out for us in the long run. I hope. That's right. We didn't have to do it for Desperador because you already had that one. So, yep. Okay. That should work. Oh, yeah. Ship stuff. Let's see. So, Iridium, we have 17 now. Crew can get hurt in combat, so you can have some redundancies in place so you don't completely cripple yourself if one of your officers get knocked out. Well, that's called a save scum situation, though. Because we actually almost had somebody die earlier today. We had, I think it was Desperador, down to 1% health because bad things happened. But everybody got healed up, and it wasn't that big of a deal. Nobody died. I'm surprised he didn't die, but he didn't. And they were healed up fairly quickly because, we've got a decent biomed person. So that's the way it works, I guess. Oh, yttrium. Oh, we haven't found any yttrium lately. That's not right. We don't have any new engines yet. Return of the Triangle, maybe. Getting someone to 100% health, that's like being burnt to a crisp, but you still have one thumb, so you're fine. He recovered. He recovered. It's all that matters. Okay, so we added 2 more Mark II engines, so we can fly a little bit faster, or at least get our speed up a little bit better, because the last time we were here at the shipyard, we made some adjustments where we added a lot more mass to the front end here, and it really slowed us down. So, add more engines. Problem solved, I hope. And other weapons, missile launchers. I didn't go for that the missile upgrade. Maybe next time. I have too many weapon systems. Yeah, okay, now where? I was actually headed over this direction to explore this area, but we got distracted by finding all the systems in here. Looks like a proper cruiser. It's getting there. Been there. Been down there? Yeah, we've been there too. Okay, I think we're going to go back to that plan and explore down in this area. We just ran into something. What did we just run into? The station? We just took out part of the station. Okay, I wonder if it fixes itself. Not my fault. So this thing is now faster than it was ever before. Top speed at the fastest it had been was 300, but now we're doing 340-ish with 100% void. It's not bad. Oh, what's that? Ebula. Flinger? Flinger. You've got bad guys on him. Oh, you guys look different. Ah, station. What station? Spaceballs we break for no one. Man, that's for sure. Massive derelict. Let's see what this is. So, the survey team winds their way through the twisty, broken wreckage. Their tools are unable to cut through most of the vessel, and the parts they can't quickly heal themselves. Rackstone wonders to no one in particular what could have destroyed it. Along their route, they find a few resources that can be accessed. Iridium, etherine, and adamantine. Eventually, they find an opening to what presumably the bridge. The layout is hard to understand, but there appears to be what could be a captain's chair for a humanoid, located directly above another station. Translator interprets the symbols between them as Telonium Pilot Interface. The second station is shaped like a giant throne with numerous power and data connections. Lucrul says there's a reference in one of the Fallen Empire records of kings riding on the heads of brass giants who steered incredible chariots. Well, that wasn't super helpful. And show that a few of these debris elements are composed of material that repairs its own structure when damaged, plus 25 research points. Yeah, but what kind of material would that be? Get the flak does to this stuff. I'm not really picking up anything special. These ruins, you start to freak out a little because in lore they said they're made out of ultra-dense armor, so they're all exploded. And I think about how fragile your little boat is. I think more of a, what killed this? And where is it? That's my first concern. It's not how big it was. It's like, what killed it? Oh, it's the debris. Okay. So we ran into some new type of ships. They didn't really say anything about it, though, did they? Routine deployed. A 3-meter pillar-like object protrudes from the ground. Scanners had difficulty locating it. If there were any other artificial structures on the planet, they might have missed it. Based on the surrounding rock, Fenny guesses it was mostly buried on impact years ago and has gradually been exposed by weather. A brass pillar has been acquired. Oh, look at all this stuff. So, brass pillar. None of our equipment can penetrate the object, at least not without risking catastrophic damage. It has several connection points, suggesting it's part of a larger machine or structure. Plus 150 research. Hybrid tech. What's this? So this appears to be an interface allowing a fallen empire control system to communicate with a remnant technology. Abstract shapes. A high-energy particle modulator. This remnant tech is so advanced it's difficult to understand its purpose. As in, we don't know. That. The flinger. Let's see where you send us. And hopefully there's a flinger on the other side. No? down here yet, so new star. And bad guys. Shouldn't have shot at me, just saying. A bad guy coming in. Go survey team before they get here. A ship's life pod is partially crushed in the sand. An escape hatch was open from the inside, although it's unlikely the survivor could have lasted long in this environment without aid. The pod log is intact. My dung unintelligible for this job. The star's radiation fried our armor, and unintelligible a hole in our hull. Made it to the field generator, but the acceleration stress caused the starboard engine to detonate, throwing us out of the field. Unintelligible still in the hold. Ragstone says, sounds like their ship was ejected from one of those flinger accelerators on the way back to the sector. Could still be nearby. Must be within 2,500 AU of here, or the pod wouldn't make it. Durable little bugger. Need bigger guns. Gate on the other side. Atop a volcanic peak, dense silver deposits lie a few hundred meters below the surface. There's no doubt the team will be able to access some, although how much of the deposit veins can be reached depends on skillful reading of the lander's seismograph. Okay, Fanny, go to work. Good roll. Fanny perfectly directs the lander's drill with pinpoint accuracy to the most valuable deposits, earning a small but sincere round of applause from the rest of the team, plus 75 silver. Good job, Fanny. Best roll of the day, I think. Yeah, bad guy. Bad guys. Oh, look, he's got a laser too. But I can ram him better. I already opened the gate, right? After analyzing the self-healing material we found on the remnant derelict debris, I figured out how we might research a simpler version to improve repairs. There we go. There's going to be a new one of the question marks on the research tree. Ramming speed always works. This is interesting over here. That's where the derelict was. Let's explore some more over here. I'm too reliant on ramming at one point that I might have accidentally made your ship look like a MCU Thor's Mjolnir hammer. Maybe you might have done that. Sounds like you did. Not criticizing, just sounds like you did, though. I figured out, or estimating our scanning range is about 2 squares. So anytime we should be able to see stars up to about up this line here and down here. So that's 1 and 2. Not slowing down, got decent speed. Detected a star with unusual output fluctuations. See, about 2 squares. It'll be safe. Totally safe. Still rocking an Explorer just because your array of fixed guns are so damn strong. Yeah, but imagine what they would be like on a cruiser. We could have even more of them. Star is cycling through a complex multi-phase output pattern. It's non-random, but the computer isn't finding a finite solution. A lot of research. So start down here and go back that way. It's a true multimodal dwarf Cephate. What Dr. Rama was hoping to find when we ended up discovering the Starlands. Let's not tell her. And welcome back to Rogue. No anomaly detected. Okay, what's on this desert planet? With great difficulty, Fenny pilots the lander through a blinding sandstorm. Sensors estimate whatever the signal was, it's not far. That is, if there's anything at all. The huge amount of charged dust is wreaking havoc with the instruments. Shifting dunes cover and uncover geologic features on an almost hourly basis. Fenny's attempt to pilot the lander to the source bay. So, good luck. Bad roll. We lost titanium? The Spirit got in. What? Shortly after taking off, the lander flies straight into a high dune concealed within a cloud of dust. The team is forced to spend several hours making repairs to the lander's struts with titanium and their reserves. From their reserves. Good job, Fenny. Fenny trying to get everybody killed.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you.
Okay, so what this
Your
is.
next break is in 1 hour.
Millennia ago, Fenny explains this planet had a large amount of water that cycled between frozen, liquid, and gaseous states, depending on the activity of the local star. But during one of the prolonged extremes, the moisture was boiled off entirely, never to recover. Within deep caves, the team uncover, given the life form's complexity and the erratic environment, these creatures must have evolved the ability to survive being frozen solid as well as completely dehydrated. Cover fossils of complex multicellular aquatic life forms, although no signs of technology. Okay, next planet. Any big changes in the last 2 hours? I don't know. What changes do you remember? I mean, we have 2 lasers. That's probably... we have 2 lasers and 2 havocs. Basically flat cannons. Which worked really well. You remember those? Can't show off the lasers because you need a target for those to work. Yeah, I went with the... It's... basically, all I really did is I took the missiles off and I put the lasers on. I've added 2 more engines, so we're up to 8. And then, so yeah, the flat cannons and the 2 lasers. Lasers are up front. So, it's doing pretty well. Anyway, I do need to take a break. I ran out of water again. So, need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, like I just said. See what Rocket and Mrs. Gimpy are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching.